Most people waste their time in the gym and miss out on building muscle just because of one key thing. And this should be baked into every workout. As in this video, I'm going to show you the exact system I used to build a movie star physique in 3 years. As I remember, when I first started the gym, I actually had no clue what I was truly doing. I'd show up to each workout, I'd follow this workout program where it'd say, do leg press for 10 reps. And I'd do the 10 reps, but the thing is, it wasn't hard, it wasn't difficult. I'd do the most comfortable weight possible. I never felt any burn at all. And every week I'd look in the mirror and I'd think, why am I not gaining muscle? Why am I not getting bigger? And if you're in this stage right now, click the link in the description where I've got a movie star physique course. But what I was doing wrong is I was never trying hard. I was never pushing myself. As what we have to do in the gym is we have to tear our muscles. As the whole reason we go to the gym is to cause micro tears within our muscles. Where we push so hard, our muscles have little tears in. And then when we sleep, when we rest, they grow back bigger and stronger than before. And to do this, we need two key things. The first is progressive overload. We need to up the weight each week, causing more and more tears. So 1 week we do bench press for 20 kg. Then the next week we do bench press for 22.5 kg. This little 2.5 causes extra tears. And as well as the progressive overload, we also need failure. We need to push our muscles as hard as we can. As this is where all the tears happen. They don't happen on the first 5 reps. They happen on the 6th or 7th, where we're really trying, where we're really struggling, and we're pushing hard. We're going red in the face. This is where we actually tear our muscles down, and we will see progress. And both of these things, I wasn't doing at all. And here I have a perfect solution where we can do both of these, and we can do that at such a good level. As if we look at all previous bodybuilders, so Arnold, Ronnie Coleman, all these massive guys, you see a lot of them, when they're working out, they usually have a book, this little paper book, and they'd write down each set. So after they do bench press for 8 reps of 140 kg, they'd write it down and remember it. So then the next week when they come back, they'll go, okay, I did bench press 140 kg for 8 reps. Next week, I'm going to do 10 reps. The next week, I'm going to go up in weight. And they did this for every single exercise. This allowed them to use the concept of progressive overload, where they added weight each week, and they could see how hard they could push. They could always set numbers in their head and try and beat them. And this is where the Strong app comes in. This literally does it for us, so we don't need this little book anymore like they used. Instead, if we use this app, we can do all this progressive overload. We can set goals, we can track our weight, we can track our reps, we can track our sets. This means we can keep going up and up and up, get stronger and stronger each week. It's really all you have to do with this is you pick the exercise, you put in how much weight you're going to use. So you're going to do 60 kg for 5 reps. And then you do it. You do the 60 kg for 5 reps. But next week you come back and you see you did 60 kg for 5 reps. And you go, okay, I'm going to do 6 reps this week. I'm going to do 7. You set a new goal for yourself and you actually go and try and achieve this goal. And with this all, you want to make sure you're always going to failure. You're pushing your muscles as hard as you can. This all will allow you to gain so much more muscle. As this is what exactly worked for bodybuilders. We see them all trying so hard, pushing themselves to the extremes. And they'd also write it all down. They'd log it all in a book. And instead we can use our phone. We can use modern technology now to do this. And it makes it so much easier. As I remember, the best workouts I've ever had using the Strong app, as it worked for all of them so well. They gained so much muscle, so much size. And obviously they did steroids and everything, so they gained way more. But if they didn't use concepts like this, like progressive overload, going to failure, they probably wouldn't have gained much at all. So we want to use this for ourselves. And if you want workouts that can also help you do this and build like a movie star physique where you're lean, you're muscular, and you're shredded, then click the first link in the description for a movie star physique course. I remember the best session I had when I was using this app. I was looking at the reps, the sets, and the weights that I used last week. And I saw I did 80 kg of bench press for 8 reps. And I thought, I can beat myself. I can beat my past self. And I can do better. So I go and I put 90 kg on. And I see how many reps I can do. And I get about 6. Which is insane because I didn't think I should do that much. But it's because you're in this past competition with yourself. You're always looking back on your previous results. And you're saying, how can I beat that? How can I beat my past self? And this competition, it makes it so fun. It makes the gym so much more enjoyable. As when you're trying to beat something, when you're in competition, it's so good to do. And when it's competition with yourself, You just want to be better and win. This app can make your gym workouts 10 times better where you're proper trying hard in the gym and you're trying to make muscle. But you're never going to ever see results if you don't have a good diet, as your diet is what fuels your recovery and actually helps your muscles grow and gives you good energies for your workouts. So in this video here, I will talk about the exact diet that I use to build a movie star physique.